Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we have a project in which we're going to draw this geometry. We call it Projectile. In this video, we're going to learn about line and layers and how to add a line weight to the outline of the object. And we're going to be using different coordinate systems, Cartesian and polar. Also, we'll be talking about absolute versus relative input and how to utilize dynamic input. I've talked about all of these functionalities in AutoCAD in my previous videos. If you go to my channel, Project-Based Learning, and click on the playlist, you can find AutoCAD Intro playlist. When you click on that, you will see numerous videos and they'll take you step by step in detail. They will show you different items like what is AutoCAD. It's going to start from there, the history of it, file types, how to download AutoCAD for free CAD files, all the way, and covering how to save, import, and what are layers, line weight, color, how to draw a line, rectangle in different coordinate systems, dimensioning, model versus paper space, how to create layouts, how to add a viewport with different scales, and how to prepare a printout. And also how to create a custom title block with a company logo, in this case Tesla. Alright, so if you're new, you can go to my channel, click on playlist, and watch all that. Okay, so for this project, this is a drawing. First off, we look at it, we come up with a strategy how we're gonna draw this. So as you see, this geometry is symmetric against this horizontal line. And we can start from point 1 and go to point 2 and draw the top half, and then use a command called mirror to mirror the top half against this line to create the lower half. There's going to be some angles. We might do a little math here. So you see, like for instance, this line has a length of 3 inches and has an angle with respect to the positive x direction or horizontal line. So 110 minus 90, that'll be 20 degrees. This is a small angle. In this case also, there's an angle given, but that's going to be a little complex. I mean, we can use that as well. However, it's much easier in AutoCAD to put to input to give to AutoCAD the angle with respect to the horizontal line and positive x direction. So this angle will be half of this, so that'll be 45 degrees. In my previous videos, if you go to the playlist that I just showed you, I talked about how to develop a custom title block with the company logo. So we're gonna start off our projects with a template, and I'll provide them in the description below this video, so you can download. If you're gonna use inch as the units with ANSI standard, you can download this template and open it and start your drawing inside this. If you're gonna be using ISO standard with millimeter as a unit, can download this and open it and start your drawing within there. After you finish drawing, you will see that you can there's a viewport in the layout that you can assign any scale, and you can fill it up, fill up the title block and print out. The sheet size is letter or NCA size. Okay, so that being said, let's go to AutoCAD. And I've already opened the template, NC inch, and So that's an image. You can delete it after you're done. We're gonna go to layout and see that everything is available here. Double click inside. You'll see you can zoom and zoom out, and you can assign a scale here. Let's say 1:1. Okay. We're gonna adjust that later. Double click out. Let's go back to model. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. So there's already a couple of layers. There's a visible line layer. Let's go back. Click on layer properties, and my current layer is visible line, and the line weight is 0.4, and that is good. So the color is black, so that's good. So if your line weight is not on, make sure to turn it on. And if you don't have it here, you can go to this icon and turn on your line weight. You're gonna need also dynamic input. This icon here, you can turn that on. Click on line. You can start from 0.1. We can assume that's your origin. So here you can type in Cartesian coordinate system 0, 0. So x, y. Press enter. Okay. The next point, you can draw in Cartesian coordinate system, or you can draw in polar coordinate system. Dynamic input is on. So the dynamic input is on. I'll go ahead and turn it off just for now, so we can practice with polar coordinate system. So the next point, you can put 6.186 with a symbol less than. That's for the angle. 90. That's okay. If you press enter, what you did, you draw a line with a length of 6.186 and angle of 90 with respect to the positive x direction. Okay, so that's how you can use polar coordinate system. Okay, the easiest way is to turn on dynamic input. As you see next to the cursor, you're going to have your two spaces. With the tab key, you can switch in between those two. So the length is 2. With the tab key, you can press the angle. What you can do, -30 or 360 minus 30. 330, you can do either one. So we're gonna do -30 for that. So that's 90 minus 60 though. So the next line from 3 to 4, the length is 2 and the angle is 10. As you see, again, next to the cursor, I've got the two spaces, so one for the length, tab key for the angle, that's 10 degrees, right? So the next line, we talked about this angle, so that'll be 110 minus 90, that'll be 20. And the length is 3 with tab key, you can type 20. And the final line there, length is 2, and the angle that we talked about there is 45 degrees. So 2, tab key, 45. Okay, so that's done. What you can do, let's say, make sure your object snap is on. So that's on, and with F3 you can turn it on or off. Sometimes we need to turn it off. And make sure your midpoint is on. Okay, so that's your the top half. So we're gonna go ahead and use mirror. So for mirror, you need to select the objects, and you can select the object with a imaginary rectangle from right to the left, and anything that's inside or intersecting with the rectangle, I'll select that. Press enter, And you can follow the command line here. It says specify first point of mirror line, and then it says specify second point of mirror line. At the end it says erase source object. You can say no. No is the default because it's in the brackets. You can just press enter. Okay, you can go ahead and select that line and erase it. So that's how we can draw this geometry in different coordinate system using different coordinate entries. So to dimension this, please look at the playlist I have, AutoCAD intro, where I have a video devoted for dimensioning. So I'm gonna go ahead to layout, and you can double click inside the viewport, select that and delete, and you can assign scale of, let's say, 1:1, pan it with the middle key of the mouse, double click out, zoom out, double click in, pan it again, double click in. Make sure your scale is 1:1. That is fine, but that's normally used for architectural type of drawing. So for mechanical, I'll do 1:1. You can put your name there, the date, and the drawing name. Let's call it Projectile. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope it was useful for you. To support my channel, please like and subscribe.